want some different kind of results in your life, you've got to be willing to be unreasonable. Because logical, practical thinking says you can't do it today. Part of being unreasonable, you don't judge according to appearances. Part of being unreasonable, you can see it because you believe it. That's part of being unreasonable. Part of being unreasonable, you must have the faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. That's part of being unreasonable.
You have to become undeniable.
Yes, it's hard. Yes, I'm ready for it to be hard. Don't want it easy. Whatever stands in my way, I'm willing to pay this price. For this breakthrough, for this talent, for this skill, for this dream. Yes, I've been knocked down. Yes, I've been devastated. But I'm back now, and I won't give up. I refuse to be denied.
If you lose today, you still win. If you win, you win. If you lose, you learn, you win. And most of you, when you don't work out the way you think it should work out, you fold, you quit, you break. And what you don't know is that those of us who are successful have learned to take a hit, get knocked down, and get back up. When you get to a point where you make a decision to be relentless, there are things that people who are relentless get that people who are not, they don't get.
You go through any obstacle, you go through any test, you go through any trial, you start over if you have to, you look at it again if you have to, you reanalyze it if you have to, but relentless, you break that wall down before that wall breaks you down.
We know as we start working on it, that it's not optional, that it's necessary, that I live my dream, that I do my work, that I'm working constantly to express who I am. I'm working constantly, experimenting with life, trying to find out what my stuff is, what I'm supposed to do.
And for some of you, you stop dreaming. You dream for a week and you stop because things around you don't look good. You dream for a month, and when you get hit in the mouth, you quit and you give up. You dream for a while, and when people tell you crazy, and when people tell you stupid, and when people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge. And everybody talk that talk. Everybody talk about going to the next level. Everybody talk about next level living. Everybody talking it until it's time to pay up. And when it's time to pay, there are people who are not willing to pay. You're going to have to sacrifice some sleep to get this one. You're going to have to sacrifice some friendship to get to this one. You're going to have to sacrifice some entertainment to get to this one. And the only way you prove to yourself that you really want it, you no longer hit the snooze button. You no longer take shortcuts. You are willing to do whatever it takes to get to that milestone.
And I know that it stops here, that it's on me, that I'm the one that's got to do this. I know it's not going to be easy, it's going to be hard, but it's worth it because it's my life purpose. And once you go through that, that brings you to the next level, that it's done. Now the universe is lining up on your side because of your courage, because of your faith, because of your determination, because of your guts, because of your imagination, because of your relentlessness. It's done when the pressure within you is greater than the pressure outside of you.
Anytime you try to make a big change, anytime you go for a dream, people aren't gonna believe in you. They're gonna shut you down. You're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. Why are you even doing this? That's gonna happen.
People aren't gonna believe in you so many different times in your life. Everyone's gonna doubt you at some point. It just can't be you. It can't be you. There has to be a non-negotiable, a rule. I can't doubt me. I have to believe.
When you feel like giving up, don't. When you thinking about giving up, don't. When it look like you ain't gonna make it, keep going. When they tell you you can't, when they tell you you're not gonna make it, don't believe them, man. Don't believe them. You got to be relentless.
It's not over until you say it's over. I've outlasted everybody. People were more talented than me, but they didn't believe more than me. So I caught them and I beat them. If you can get the belief system down, your belief system determines your fate. Greatness is found in the extremes. You must be extreme in your belief. If you keep believing, you will win.
Look at your belief system every single day and stick with it. Don't rush the process, trust the process. Don't rush the process, trust the process. Don't rush the process, trust the process.
It's necessary to know that everybody won't see it. Everybody won't join you. Everybody won't have the vision. That you're an uncommon breed. You have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
When I say I'm gonna win the Nobel Prize, people say that's a big one. That's a lot. But you know why they said it? because they can't operate on that level. So people will try to put their limitations on you.
Oh, you're being unrealistic. You're dreaming. Yes, I am dreaming.
You can't do it. Don't put your limitations on me. I'm dead to your limitation. Your limitation don't exist in my world. Those are your limitations. Keep them. Go home, call your homeboy, and y'all talk about your limitations. I ain't got none.
Birds of a feather flock together. If you run around with losers, you will end up a loser. Get the losers out of your life.
Some of y'all hold on to people you should be holding on to. Every day you waking up thinking about it. You shouldn't be thinking about it no more. It should be dead to you. Move on and move towards your greatness. I forget those things which are behind, and I press. Press past it. Stop whining and crying and give it up. Press past it. It's going to hurt. Yes. Because your process is going to make you. The deeper the process, the greater the reward.
Most of the time on this journey, you are going to feel like you are going to be overwhelmed. You are going to be stressed. You are going to wonder if it's the right thing. That's most of the time. Reality is hard. Reality is it's going to take everything you got.
Whatever happens, it don't break me. My environment don't shape me. I shape my environment. Come high water, I'm laser focused.
The difference is not the genetic code, the potential.
It ain't the talent that wins championship. It's the dog. It's that fight.
It's a guy that's willing to get knocked down, finally tell someone fortune, stand back up. The perseverance to see it through. The never say die attitude.
The difference between them and the spectators is the winners have a belief that overrides the crowd's disbelief every single time. Their belief is so strong, even though they hit failure, they get knocked on the head. They're finally intestinal fortitude to stand back up again, face that same challenge, learning from the previous mistakes, and make it happen.
Every single bit of criticism, every single bit of negativity, every single bit of doubt, every single negative comment, every single person that says, you can't do this, you won't do this could never happen, those go into a bank on your shoulder, and it becomes this giant chip. And every time you're tired, every time you're frustrated, every time you want to quit, you remember what these people say. And winners understand that this is some of the most valuable fuel that you could ever have. So when you look around and you start feeling bad because these people are criticizing you, because these people are attacking you, because these people are doubting you, I challenge you to flip the perspective to one where you're thankful for that. Because eventually you'll become so successful, you won't have people doubting you anymore. You won't have people criticizing you like that. You won't have people that don't believe, and you wish you did. No matter what someone says, no matter who it is that says it, the only way that you can lose on this journey is by giving up. There are no failures. There's only quitting.
Few that self-deprecate themselves. Their mind will shut their body down before their body is willing to shut down. As soon as your brain says, I'm not gonna do it, your body finds a way to do it. If your mind's already there, your body will find a way to follow and get there. When you come in here and you give it all you leave, you're throwing up and sweating and done, you're exhausted. That's not yours. It's making every dream a reality for you.
I'm not telling you it's going to be easy to sacrifice. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy to grind. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. But I can tell you this. It will be worth the sacrifice if you can grind your way through it.
Every single hardship, every single obstacle is going to serve you if you allow yourself to let it serve you. So these people think what they say, their doubts and their criticism and their bullshit and their loser mentality, put it all up here on your shoulder, and when you don't feel like it, and when you're frustrated, and when you want to quit, take the proper amount out that gets you off and gets you executing. Because if you're executing day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out, over the course of time, regardless of what anybody says, no matter what, there is not a single thing that can stop you.
Some of you a beast until it's uncomfortable. You a beast when the weather is right. You a beast when coach tell you to do something that you're comfortable with. You a beast when everything is going right. But sometimes stuff start happening where it's uncomfortable and you start to break, you start to bend, you start to fold. For some of you, if it's dark outside. For some of you, if you're going through pain. For some of you, if life don't look the way you thought it should look. For some of you, if you don't get the promotion. For some of you, if you're in a hard space, you're in a hard time, you're a totally different person. I give the same effort every single time.
It's some stuff you're gonna have to sacrifice. Some people you're gonna have to let go. Some things you're gonna have to let go. Some mindsets you're gonna have to let go of to get to that next level. I need effort from you. I need you to match whatever effort the enemy is putting up. Whoever your enemy is, match the doggone effort. Compete. That's what bothers me. Many of y'all are not competing. I need effort. Compete. You gotta learn to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. It ain't always gonna be the way you like it. It's not always gonna be comfortable. The conditions ain't always gonna be perfect. But if you want this, if you really want this, you gotta learn to sacrifice. You gotta learn to give up to go up. You have to understand that every decision you make, you'll live with that decision. Every effort you put forth. If you put forth an average effort, you will live an average life. If you put forth average, you'll get average out of life. You will live in what you build. E.T., why you get up so early? Because I want to build a phenomenal life. E.T., why are you in school when you don't have to be in school? I want to live a phenomenal life. E.T., why are you writing books when you don't have to write books? I want to live in a phenomenal world. You're building it. Every decision you make, you're building it. Every shortcut you take, you are destroying it. Every corner you cut, you're tearing it down. It's your life. You're going to have to live in it. I want you to change because you may not be able to get more time, and you may not be able to get more days, and you may not be able to get more opportunities, and you may not be able to get more support. But let me tell you this, the one thing you can get is more effort. If you want more and you can't seem to get more, I want you to stop crying. I want you to stop begging. I want you to stop complaining. And I want you to say, if ain't nobody else giving more, you give more. You give more effort. You give more time. You give more dedication. You give more commitment. When I put forth 120% effort, can't nobody stop me. I didn't get here off being smart. I didn't get here being talented. I got here off that dog. I got that dog. I got that grind. And whatever I put my mind to, I can do.
It's hard. It's not easy. Every day you wake up, you're going to have go wrong. Every day you wake up, you're going to have bad things happen. How you need to look at this as a test. Do you pass the test or do you not pass the test? When you have a bad day, there's going to be distractions. Your job is to discipline yourself to a point where these distractions don't pull you off track or you're able to manage them.
Just imagine if you met the greatest you. The greatest you, whatever that looks like for you. Just imagine if you met the greatest you. Just think how better your life would be if you would stop quitting on things when it gets hard.
All I know is that I keep taking steps forward. This happens. That's all you gotta do. Just keep moving. Nothing else matters other than what you do.
Don't expect front row seats if you're giving nosebleed effort. Everybody want to win, but everybody don't want to work. Everybody want the reward, but everybody don't have to want to work. We all gotta work. I gotta show up and show up 120. Every time. Many of you are only operating off of 50% of your greatness. You're only tapping into 60% of your greatness. And you're looking at a world that's giving you back 60% and you're upset. You should be pissed at yourself because if you're only giving 70%, then you're only getting 70%. If you're only giving 80%, you're only getting 80%. You reap what you sow.
This is the time where you have to gain control back of your mind. It's about getting up and making yourself uncomfortable. You know what you gotta do to get to paradise? You gotta fight like paradise starts in.
Your best life is over here.
You gotta keep pushing that way. Keep going. Keep getting more uncomfortable. And listen to me. Don't complain about the hard stuff. Do what others won't. And you will suck at it, and you're gonna get made fun of in the beginning, but then you'll be laughing your way to the freaking bank, and pretty soon, all this stuff, it becomes a habit. The more you do, and the more you do, and the more you rewire your brain and say, oh, at first, yeah, this sucks. This is horrible. My God, this is a lot of stuff to do. Pretty soon, it's like, hey, you know what? Roger that. Every day I go run, every day I go to the gym, every day I study. It's like breathing air.
Because I promise you, when you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, the most personal growth comes from those times.
You're not born with greatness. You earn greatness.
You have to take yourself out of your comfort zone and bury yourself in something that makes you feel so horrible that you have to see how your mind's thinking in that horrible situation and overcome it while you're in. That's what makes a human being hard.
You must do when you don't want to do. You have to find your best self when you are the least motivated. Your brain is like a muscle. You have to push it to a point of discomfort. All those days and nights you don't want to train, those are the days you must train.
It's the ones that can fight, the ones that come back, those are the ones that succeed.
I don't know a single person who wakes up every single day and says, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to go get my kicked.
It sucks to get up in the morning time. It was raining like cats and dogs. I want to get my shoes on and go run. But guess what? I got on and ran. Why do you think I run? I hate doing it more than anything. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. Why is that? Because if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not training for a race. I'm training for life. So you want to get to the point in your life where all these things that you don't do, they bother you, they haunt you, they eat at you throughout the whole day. If you miss something that you were supposed to do, if you're like, you know what, it's not a big deal, I'll do it tomorrow, you're not there yet. You want to get to the point in your life where everything that you should have done and you didn't do, it bothers you.
You have to have the attitude of a warrior. It is not easy. It is not for everybody. It takes more than what everybody else is trying to give, which is why nobody else has it. But if you can teach yourself to be disciplined and you can teach yourself to not quit, you cannot lose as long as you keep going. And if you stop, if you falter, if you don't follow through, what's your life gonna look like if you don't do it? What's your life gonna look like if you don't go out and build what you wanna build? What are you gonna feel like if you don't go do that? What are you gonna feel like in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, when you die? What are you going to be saying? Because I can promise you, bro, that dream ain't going away. It is your purpose. And for you to go build that, it's going to require executing when you don't feel like it. It doesn't matter if I'm tired or if I don't feel like it, bro. I have to do it. Do you have the capacity to execute at a high standard when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it? Because when you don't feel like it is when everybody else quits. And that is when you widen the gap between yourself and everybody else.
Are you really about this life or not? Do you really want this or not? You can't just say you want it. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes out, what separates you from everybody else is that when it's time to hunt, you ready to hunt. If you don't give extreme effort on Monday, and then you give it on Tuesday, and then you don't give it on Wednesday, you just taking the axe and just swinging it. And you wonder why you're not getting the results you want. Because what real winners do is sharpen the axe first, and then they don't just hit the tree 1,000 times. They hit the tree 1,000 times in the same spot. You hitting it all over the place. You are losing control, and it's time to take control.
No, you really don't feel like it. You really don't need to do it. You don't really need to read anything. Forget all that. That's that inner conversation. When that inner dialogue starts, you have got to shut it down and say, I'm going to do it anyway.
Successful people do what they have to do, whether they feel like it or not.
I didn't feel like it. I don't get what you felt like doing. Most people don't feel like participating or growing or changing. Most people don't. Most people don't feel like it. At 5 a.m. when my alarm goes off, I don't feel like it either. But you know what? I get up because I'm a man. Because I set the freaking example. Because I'm going to win.
It doesn't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if you're overwhelmed. You find a way to overcome that challenge, and you make it happen.
And your brain's going, I don't know, I'm really not developing, I really don't feel like doing it, I'm really tired. That's the thoughts. But the directive is, shoes on, gym, now. And those are conscious directives. And the more you give yourself conscious directives, the more over time you teach yourself to override your feelings. And once you teach yourself to override your feelings, you've got superpowers compared to most people.
Discipline is what gets things done.
The biggest challenge that you will have in life is you.
I don't negotiate with myself. There's no discussion. This is what we're going to do right now. This is a unified force. We're going to go, oh, wait, I'm not ready, or let me count to 10, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. That pattern of thinking is what destroys most people's lives and their dreams. You can settle for a life like most people have, where you can create your dreams, but to do it, you need to be able to push yourself. So you need to train yourself in little ways. Going and lifting weights, and you're going to do like 10 minutes of pushing yourself, or a sprint, anything, because when you push beyond what's comfortable, it develops this determination inside you, this sense of will that you will then use everywhere else. If you discipline yourself in one area of your life, you're going to be able to do it even more in other areas. You get momentum. When you do that regularly, you're going to have a different world.
You get to make a choice. You can choose to do what you've always done, which means you're going to have what you've always had. Or you can make a choice to show up as the new you. You can make a promise that you're going to not only wake up, you're going to get up for yourself. That you, my friend, are going to become the driver of your life. This is not about whether or not you feel like it. This is about you building the discipline because you deserve to, because that's the kind of person that you are. Starting today, I want you to do it for yourself.
At the end of the day, you have the results that you're after or the reasons why you don't. You can have one or the other.
Reasons or results? Notice, reasons don't count. Excuses will always be there for you. Opportunity won't.
Excuses sound best to the person that's making them up.
You got every excuse in the world. That's why you ain't moving. You have convinced yourself that everything is wrong, everything is negative, and nothing will change. And guess what? It won't change. Change your mind, and it will change your life.
Rejections don't stop you. Failures don't stop you. Critics don't stop you. You stop you. The only limit you have is you.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Wake up. Awaken the beast inside.
The real beasts, they don't give about what's happening around them. They just get the work done. These people don't go tell people how hard they train. They train in dark. These people live in darkness. You guys don't even see grind. So a lot of times people want to be those people. You don't want to be those people. You have no idea what they went through. You have no idea. Winners and leaders do consistently what the others do occasionally.
A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. You gotta have private wins. You gotta win in the dark before you can win in the light. I don't care what people think about me in the light. I am grinding in the dark. I'm working on the actions I do. I'm working on my character. I'm fixing stuff about me that needs to be fixed. That's next level. That's saying, although I'm already great at what I do, I'm ready to dig deeper. I'm ready to make another sacrifice. I'm ready to go somewhere everybody else ain't ready to go. Everybody wants to be a beast. Everybody gets excited. Everybody talks positive about themselves. Everybody talks like you're a beast. But then when it's time to do what beasts do, you back up. You have an excuse. You can't just say you want it. It's cute to say it. But when it's showtime, when the sun comes up, now it's time to hunt. And what separates you from everybody else is that when it's time to hunt, you're ready to hunt. And that means getting up early, going to bed late. That means you don't go to sleep when you're tired. You go when you're done. You become a champion when ain't nobody watching you. You're doing your own drills in your own way. Set the standard, then raise the standard, then uphold the standard every single day. Now some of you like, that's too much. Well, you're not gonna be a champion.
I don't feel like it. Shut your mouth. Winners live where quitters aren't. You wanna know where the winners are? They're just playing where the quitter left.
You think you're gonna get 50%? You think you're gonna get 70%? You think you're gonna get 80? I watch y'all. Y'all good. You're real good at what you do. But some of you don't finish. You need to be great. The real beast, this is the last 4 minutes. The real beast is when their legs give out. The real beast when they tired. The real beast find a way to pull something out when nobody else ain't got nothing.
You have to be relentless. Never let off the gas. Never stop, never quit. And all that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere. Of course it's going to get hard. Of course there's all kind of stuff that can with your focus. But you got to stick it out, man. Get your back up and keep going. There's another level to this thing. And there's gonna be moments when you get uninspired and discouraged. You're gonna feel like, why am I here? Why did I do this? Man, all my friends and my family and my loved ones is laughing at me. You're supposed to feel discouraged sometimes because life is gonna put you to the test. Trying to see how bad do you want it.
It's gonna test your will and your heart and your mindset. It's a game of will, it's a game of mindset.
It's gonna only build character and make you a stronger individual. Do you have what it takes? Because for everybody that's motivated and inspired, we gonna get out here and we gonna go get it. And we gonna look at you and we gonna say, look, don't be hating on me when you sat just at home complaining about everything in sight and I got off my and I did the work.
Every single thing in your life that's hard, run to it. That looks hard, good, go get in it. Test yourself. This is an opportunity for me to grow. I'm here because I want to grow.
I have to take complete ownership. So internally, I had to look at all the things that I didn't have control over and say, I gotta have control of it. Every single thing in my life, I gotta take control. And we gotta be uncomfortable, let's be uncomfortable. Every single aspect of your life, take control. You're not a victim, take control of your life.
Don't give me any excuses about you can't control. Shut your mouth. You don't want to. You don't want to. You're getting civilized. You're getting soft. Whatever you put into something's whatever you get out of it. But some of you think something gets better by bitching and whining and complaining and feeling like a little victim. So as I'm talking to you, you can make excuses or you can become a winner. What's y'all's favorite movie? The movie where it starts out where some rich kid gets a bunch of money from his dad, spends a whole bunch of money, the whole movie goes by, he buys whatever he wants, he never has a problem, and then the movie ends? Or is it a movie like Rocky, where he was the underdog? Nobody thought he was going to make it. He had everything going against him. And the underdog, the David, smashed the Goliath because they believed in themselves, because they did the work, because they told themselves who they were, and they didn't give up and they had hope. Those are their favorite stories. The stories that start out with the dude living in his car and the addict, but then pulls himself out and ends up changing a whole country.
You want something? You make up your mind. And yes, it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, and you get more no's than you do yes. But when you hold out, things will begin to happen. You won't even understand how.
I need you to decide today, without anyone else around, who are you going to be, what is the plan going to be, and what's life going to look like from now on. And you're going to attack.
Most people think they're disqualified from becoming mega successful. They think their past disqualifies them. Their mistakes, their you don't know, man, I've had a divorce. You don't know, I failed in this other business. You don't know, in the last down real estate market, I lost it all. You don't know what I'm addicted to. You don't know my mistakes. You don't know my weaknesses. You don't know what I'm not good at. You don't know I've always been average and ordinary. I've always been invisible, and so that disqualifies me from being successful. So what you do regularly is you disqualify yourself. And what I'm saying to you, what if the truth was that your greatest mistakes are the very things that do qualify you? What if that's the case?
What you will realize is that you have greatness within you. What you'll realize is that you're more powerful than you can ever begin to imagine. What you will realize is that you're greater than your circumstances, that you don't have to go through life being a victim.
If you can survive temporary pain, on the other side of temporary pain, you will meet another version of you. Which, by the way, all pain is temporary. The only thing permanent is our soul. Even our bodies are temporary. So all pain, no matter what it is temporary. And if you can survive it, on the other side of it, you will meet personality traits, emotions, thoughts, people, circumstances, versions of you that you didn't know existed before.
If you want to make your dream become reality, the people that are running at their dreams know that it's possible that you can live your dream. That it's necessary, that you're relentless, that you have a plan of action, that you are creative, that know if it's going to happen, it's up to them. And they're resolving within themselves, it's not over until I win. The people that are running after their dream know they're going to have hard times. They keep on running because they're saying within themselves, no matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
Every time I wanted to quit this business, I didn't make a decision to not quit the rest of my life. I made a decision not to quit for one more day. One more day, just don't quit. One more day, hang on. What if the truth is that changing your life is one away? One decision, one meeting, one conversation, one extra phone call, one extra rep in the gym. You start stacking up those one mores. That's the separator. You are one decision away from changing your life. You're one new meeting, one new relationship, one new contact, one new action, one new decision away from shifting your life from where it is right now to a totally different place. There's something you've been hesitating on. There's a contact you need to make. There's a job you need to quit. I don't know what it is, but I know there's a decision that you need to make to take you to the next level, because decisions shape our destiny when they're backed up by some massive action. But you can't take the action if you don't decide.
It's you. You've got to take personal responsibility. You've got to make it your personal business to make it happen. And you've got to resolve within yourself that I can do this. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one to make this happen. I'm the one to become successful in this business. It's possible. I can live my dream. It's necessary. I work on myself. It's me. I've got to make it happen.
In the matter of one moment, one decision, one day, your life can change in a moment. And if you don't know that, you will miss them when they show up. But what if you believe that and you live in anticipation of finding them? Now your reticular activating sees things it wasn't seeing before, hears things it wasn't hearing before, feels things it didn't feel before, and it tries to prove you right. If you put your head down, if you get focused, if you stop worrying about what everybody thinks, if you start pursuing that person you are capable of, if you start competing with the efforts you make every single day, your life changes.
When everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more, it's a lonely feeling. Oh, it hurts very badly. Have people that you love close to you that look at you with that look and say, why don't you try something else? Why don't you give up?
You're going to be called crazy as you take this ride to the next level.
You don't have nothing but lint in the corner of your pocket. You out here talking about living your dream. And people laughing at you. And they're doubting you. People are going to think you're crazy. And sometimes you're going to think you're crazy. You're going to question yourself. You can lose your job. You can make mistake after mistake after mistake. You can lose your money. They can laugh at you. They can say you can't come back. Lose your home, lose your car. Everything, but you won't lose one truth. That is, that there's something in you that's greater than what you are now going through.
Will some people make fun of you? Might a person you love doubt you or leave you? Yes, but which is nobler, falling dutifully in line with what everyone wants, or speaking up for what's right for you? You must ask which your life is about, fear or freedom, the cage or courage.
What do victims do? They give away their power to external circumstances. It's because of my mother, my father, my sister, my industry. It's because I was heartbroken. It's because of a divorce. It's because of an illness. It's because I'm poor. It's because of the way I look. It's because of the color of my skin. It's because I'm not smart enough.
It's my journey. Nobody decides what I make. Nobody decides how I live. Nobody decides my life. I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. And the only thing stands between your success, the only thing stands from you doing what you know you've been called to do. The only thing is you. Nobody can stop you. I need you every single day. For every minute that you think you can't do it, I need you to offset it with dreaming about the fact that you can. If you have a 30-minute pity party, I need you to have an hour success party. I need us to look at all the possibilities, all of the potential, and I need us to go for it every single day.
When you stand for mastery, the world will not understand you. When you say, I want to scale the next startup, and I want to be the next Picasso, and I want to be the next craft master, and you start to dial into the little details and stand for the best, and read the best, and do the best, and live in a rare air way, you will be so different from the chattering voices of most people. And that's why every visionary was initially ridiculed before they were revered. It's lonely. You're going to feel like giving up. You will be laughed at. People will call you crazy. You will be misunderstood. Why are you reading so much? Why is it important to you to be world class? Why do you sweat the details? Why is the user experience so important? Why?
Why can't you be satisfied? Why do you always got to get things so perfect? Why do you spend so much time in it? When you're obsessed, people think you're nuts.
There's some people that won't like you. Who do you think you are? You're arrogant. What do you think you can do?
When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Get strong enough in your own skin that when people laugh at you or when they throw stones at you, you keep on going.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason. Because when life had knocked me down, I said, life, I'm doing this because I want to make my mama proud of me. I'm doing this because I want my children to have a better life than what I have. I'm doing this because all my life I've been told I'd be a loser, that I wouldn't make it. I'm doing this to make them alive. I believe, like Frank Sinatra, he said the best revenge in life is massive success. I'm doing this so I can become massively successful. I'm going for me because I've made a different kind of commitment with my life. This is something I have got to do.
I dare you to bet against me. I dare you to tell me it's not gonna happen. I love it, because I know, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
I want to be thoroughly used up when I die. For the harder I work, the more I live. And you've got to know that you are worth all of your effort. And that the key to your motivation, as you get a larger vision of yourself, is to know that you have something to give. It's to know that you have a reason for being in the universe at this point in time. You've got to learn to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to stand up inside yourself. You're standing up for your dreams. You're standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. You want it, and you're going to go all out to have it.
You gotta change the way you think. All you need to do is change your thinking and you change your world. You don't need to change anything else.
What would your life be like as you look toward the future if you decided, I'm not going to allow my fears to stop me? If you decided to want that which you desire so strongly that it prepares you past your fears, that you experience the fear and do it anyway, what would your life be like?
And you discover, if you don't panic and you don't run, you are stronger than you give yourself credit for being.
That as you go through that experience, what you become in the process, that the goal itself will be anticlimactic. You'll discover a part of you that you did not know was there.
There's joy in saying yes to you, yes to your life, and betting on you. To say yes to your dream, yes to your unfolding future, yes to the possibilities that you can have your own business, yes to a new life for yourself, yes!
You thought for 1 minute that you broke me. You got me twisted. I'm like the liar. I'm not the gazelle. I don't need something external to motivate me. I find something within. I will not give up. I will not surrender. I will not quit. You're going to get up. You're going to get dressed. You're going to get out. And you're going to do what you've been called to do. And you're going to prove that everybody that tried to break you, everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream.
Some people want it to happen. Some wish it would happen. Others make it happen.
Nothing happens until something moves. Progress is made with action, not with promises or intentions. They mean nothing unless they're backed up by activity.
You got one or two choices. You either suffer becoming a new person and enjoy it, or you suffer staying the same and you don't enjoy it. You're gonna suffer either way. There's no coasting, because coasting only goes down. It's either you grind and rise, or you're miserable and you fall. Both are hard, either in the best way or in the worst way.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. I'm sure there's more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
Your mood, your feelings are irrelevant. Your life is going to be created by the results of the actions you take, not by the mood that you're in when you take them.
Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
I'm wired differently. I don't go to bed when I'm tired. I go to bed when I'm finished.
Nobody that's done anything that you think is great has ever been motivated the whole time. In fact, most of it's been created over the history of mankind. All that you admire, all the buildings, all the accomplishments, all the championships, all the greatness, all the great books, all the great leaders, all the great technology that you use every single day was created by people who didn't feel like it. They were tired. They weren't motivated. The world was created by people like that. So stop expecting to feel good about what it is you're trying to do and start investing in the skill set of being able to push through when conditions are not ideal. That is the only way you will succeed long term, brother. The only way.
And you want what these people who've given sweat, who's given blood, who's given tears, you want what they paid for, and it ain't free. It's not always gonna be easy. They're not gonna give it to you. They're not going to give you success. They're not gonna put it on the platter. But if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to put the sweat, the blood, the tears, if you're willing to earn it, you can have it. You gotta impose your will.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. I'm talking about the grind. Now alarm clock goes off, it's raining outside, it's cold outside, when you don't want to put those long hours in at work, when you know everybody's gone home to their families, but you want to be the top salesperson in the world, or you want to be the best lawyer in the world. When everybody leaves to go home in a 15-story building, every office dark, and only one office with one light on, that's right there you gotta be. You can't have feelings about when everybody leaves. Oh man, I wish I was going home to my beautiful family. Your feelings have to go away if you want to achieve greatness.
The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant.
What you should be focusing on all the time is what you are doing this for. You look at your kid instead of thinking, oh man, I've got to give up these 3 hours a night. No, I am going to provide for that kid to go to a good high school, to a good college. I'm going to take care of them, and I'm going to build awesome memories with them because of what I'm doing now. When you think about, oh, I've got to get up my time with my buddies. No, think about you being on the back of the yacht with all your boys having a good time. That's why you're doing this.
I want you to tie your feelings to that as you're working. So when you feel like slowing down, I want you to remember what you're after.
You gotta stay focused on what it is you are gaining, not what you are giving up. It costs a lot. You're gonna trade a whole lot of your life. You're gonna trade important things in your life to have life. It takes major payment from your life to build important, great, big things that benefit other people. You're gonna have to do a lot you don't wanna do to get where you wanna go. That is how it works. There is no hack, there's no program, there's no $997 a month AI hack that's gonna get you there. You gotta build it within yourself. And once you build yourself into that kind of, now you have an advantage over everybody else because everybody else is just like you. They quit when they don't feel like it. And if you become the person who cannot quit no matter what, no matter how they feel their gets done, you cannot be stopped. How can you stop someone that gets stuff done regardless of what's going on in their life? You cannot stop that person. If you want to become that kind of person, which is required to build big, important, great things, you're going to have to learn to execute when you don't feel like it.
The world wants to control your mind. And there's a battle for the way you think. Why? Because whatever gets your attention gets you.
What gets your attention is what matters.
Think about what you're thinking about.
You got to decide. Are you going to let these things control you, or are you going to control them?
What I tell people all the time is, if they can't find one thing, they'll be distracted by many things. What you focus on expands.
If you hit a tree 1,000 times in 1,000 different spots, there's no guarantee it's going to fall. But if you hit a tree 1,000 times in that same exact spot, it's going to come to the ground. I need you to do the exact same thing every single day for the next 10, 15, 20 years and watch that tree come down.
Driven people destroy everything that gets in their way. You get my way, I'll bury you. Let me explain what driven means. The way that your eyes look, the way that you're paying attention in this room right now, it means everything. The little things don't mean a lot, they mean everything. How you wake up when the sun don't shine. How you wake up when you just lost your best customer. You lost 1 million, you lost 100, don't care. Don't care. I ain't going down, I'm staying high. I'm not going there.
Hold a vision of yourself being successful in the future with whatever you do. That's what you want to do because your thoughts have magnetic power. Where focus goes, energy, persistence, faith, and determination flows.
You must wake up and take control of your mind. I don't feel like it. Shut your mouth. Winners live where quitters aren't.
Learning the art of becoming single-minded, learning how to concentrate, learning how to focus in. And you'll be surprised of the things that you're able to do. When you learn how to block things out, when you learn how to keep thine eyes single.
Stay focused on your actions. Don't worry about what the haters say, or what your ex-girlfriend says, or your aunts and your uncles. Nobody gives. It's irrelevant.
You gotta block out all the negative people. You gotta block out every single obstacle, and you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. You gotta stay focused.
If you look at documentaries on successful people, they are weird because they've seen things that no one else seen for their career path. They're living beyond what is expected because they were obedient to the vision.
Stay focused. Stop caring what everyone thinks about what you're trying to accomplish. They can't possibly know or care how you feel. You must make decisions based on what you want first. Everyone else has their own agenda. Why not you?
You should be so focused, so busy on your own life, keeping the main thing, until you're oblivious as to what's going on around you.
Everything seems like it's important when you try to make your goals become a reality, but everything is not important. You gotta make a decision. What's first, what's second, what's third. You gotta concentrate on one thing at a time, because if you chase two rabbits, you won't catch none. Action is important. Work is important, yes, but work with no concentration. Work with no focus means what? You're doing three things poorly. And what I'm trying to teach you is, don't do three things poorly. It's better to do one thing great. And so your concentration, what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're watching, the conversations you have. You must now be focused on your dreams. You must be focused on your goals. It's always a result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. And so in your life, I need you to get to that point where you become a master at this thing, a master at your life, a master at your goals, where you're 25 moves ahead. Like, you're so strategic. You got this thing, you strategizing. You got this thing mapped up. You're not just waking up and saying, well, whatever happens next week happens. But you become methodic about your life. You start planning stuff out. You start taking notes. You start checking. You start paying attention to things that you never take. You are 25 moves ahead. I want you to be like a master chess player where you're constantly thinking about what's next. I'm telling you right now, I need you to get focused. And when you get focused, it's okay to keep thinking about that same thing over and over again. But don't think about 10, 20 things. You get locked in like a pit bull on that one thing, and you focus on the now. You master the now. You become an expert of the now. I'm guaranteeing you, you're gonna blow up. This year, I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. And after today, I'm not playing games anymore. I'm not pretending anymore. I'm not doing the facade no more. I don't care what people say or think. I'm not doing that no more. I want the influence, the impact, the income. I want it. It might take me 5 days to do what it takes you to do in 1 day, but I'm gonna do it in 5. It may take me 4 weeks to read a book that you can read in a week. And guess what happens? If you don't have phenomenal skill, but you got phenomenal will, you can make up for skill. You ain't gotta be perfect.
Before the world wakes up, the battle begins. The battle between what is and what could be. Who we are and who we could become. A battle of opposing wills. This battle isn't fought in the gym, on the track, or in the ring. It's fought in your mind.
You wake up every day and it's you versus you.
The never-ending battle between weakness and discipline. Long-term success versus short-term gratification. Building versus decaying. This battle has no opponent. It is you. Both sides. It is only you versus you.
It's that one voice that we love to hear. It's that soft heart that says, sleep. It's okay. It's that calming voice. You want to be hugged and nurtured and all that. That says it's going to be okay. Well, there's another voice that wakes you up in the middle of the night. It's that demon voice that whispers in your ear that says, get up. You're not good enough. You gotta work it harder. You gotta put enough time in. It's that voice you want to run away from. But guess what? It's that voice you need to listen to.
In every choice we make, it's not just the immediate result on the line. Our goals are on the line. Our dreams are on the line. Our freedom is on the line. There'll be bad weather. There'll be late nights.
The circumstances and the situations, whatever they are, they don't control you, you control you. You get to decide.
You control your feelings. You control your mood. You gotta rule yourself. It's about identity. You must know who you are. You must know what you are. You must know what you can do and that you have the power.
You control your destiny and your future. You need to dictate your actions and get the work done, no matter what challenges you face, no matter what your feelings are, no matter how difficult the task. You have to fight, you have to struggle, you have to scrap and claw, and you have to attack. You have to go. Every day, do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps that goal alive and in sight and in focus. However small or insignificant that step might seem, take it. Do it.
I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make movement. Move forward and do that every single day, no matter what.
This is about your capacity compared to your performance. It's you against you. Ask yourself how much effort you put into something and measure it against what you are capable of.
One step forward, one small victory, one decision to keep going.
The more effort you put into something, the more progress you will make. Being easy on yourself doesn't help you or the people in your life. You must commit. You must stay on the path. I'm gonna try to be the best that I can be. The strongest, the fastest, the smartest. The smartest human that I can become. That's what I'm gonna go for.
Pain's inevitable, suffering's optional. No one's gonna be harder on you than you. Every day you wake up, you should just be thinking to yourself, alright, today it's me versus me.
For you to constantly win, it's all about your mind takes control of you. You have to say, I run this. This is just gonna suck. Every day is gonna suck. And live like that, to be better. It goes from the water, to the studying, to the running, to losing weight, to how you eat, to how you function as a man. Every day of your life, you're winning these battles. And every day you wake up, it sucks. And when it's over, you feel better. It sucks, you feel better. It sucks, you feel better. Every step I take, I'm like, all right, you're beating the demon again.
You have to put a force on top of your mind and your ideas in order to squeeze out results, in order to free it. You want to not be complacent? You have to do it every single day. Every single day. You want to improve? You want to get better? You want to get on a workout program or a clean diet or start a new business? You want to write a book or make a movie or build a house or a computer or an app? Where do you start? You start right here. When do you start? You start right now.
You have to make sure that your mind doesn't become spastic. When it's suffering, when it's in pain, all it wants to do is find the easy way out, which is usually quit. If you quit, the pain goes away immediately. You gotta give yourself enough energy and fuel in your mind to stay just a little bit longer so you can talk yourself into staying for the whole thing. In that moment, when we're in our worst spot possible, we forget all the build-up to where we're at today. We forget that journey on what it took for us to get in this moment to make the right decision. We forget the 3 o'clock in the morning runs or getting up early for work or whatever you're doing. We forget all that. In that moment of suffering, I remind myself of all those days I ran rain or I had to study real late at night and I didn't want to do it, but I did it to get here. Now you're here and now you want to quit? No, man.
You're gonna have to fight these demons.
You gotta get to a point where you're disciplined. And what separates the talented, if everybody's talented, if everybody's equally gifted, what separates us is discipline. If everybody could just say, this is the one area I know I'm messing up in, and this week I'm gonna start working on it, and the next week I'm gonna get stronger, and the next week I'm gonna get stronger.
I want you to win the day. I want you to win the morning. I want you to win the hour. I want us to win the week. I want us to win the month.
Let's say you don't like to get up early in the morning time to go run. I run every day. I hate it. You do that. 250, 60, 70, 300-mile runs at one time. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. Through a period of time, your brain doesn't like it, but it starts to realize this is a new way of thinking. You live uncomfortable to gain growth. You have to have friction in your life to gain growth. By me running, I am callous in my mind. I'm not
training for a race. I'm training for life. It wasn't until I changed that mentality that I became somebody. Instead of running from the things you don't want to do, you actually face them and start to gain more and more growth in your life.
You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting after it every daggone day. Hold yourself accountable. And even when you don't do right, be honest enough to say you're not doing what you said you were going to do. Do not expect anybody else to hold you accountable like you hold you accountable, because nobody knows what you do in secret. Nobody can be with you 24/7. And then love yourself enough to get beyond that thing that you struggle with, to get beyond that pain so you can finally get to your success.
Most of us go through life running scared. Fear is the most subtle and destructive of all human diseases. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills hope. Fear put people in the hospital. Fear can aid you. Fear, ladies and gentlemen, can hold you back from doing something that you know within yourself that you're capable of doing, but it will paralyze you. And I ask you a question, what is the benefit? What's the benefit of allowing fear to hold you back? Of giving up on yourself? Of not stepping out on life and taking life on? What is the benefit for you? What's the plus in that? It's one of the things I had to ask myself. So I didn't want to make any mistakes. I wanted everybody to like me. I wanted to be perfect the first time I did something. It's not going to happen. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to hurt some folks' feelings. You're going to create some enemies. Whenever you decide that you want to begin to take life on, you've got to ask yourself, how long am I going to allow this to hold me back? Haven't you been afraid to do something and then after you did it, you say, whoa, if I known it was this easy, I would have done it before. Haven't you ever had that experience? Absolutely. So we created this in our minds, false evidence appearing real. We made it real in our minds. Fear ain't real. That's why Churchill said there's nothing to fear but fear itself. That's the destructive monster.
When you have fear, fear makes you count. When you have fear, fear makes you think in ways you shouldn't be thinking. When you have fear, fear makes you speak in a certain way. When you have fear, but when you have faith, you don't need to count. When you have faith, you don't need to go outside. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many horses. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many armies. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many swords. When you have faith, you don't need to count no shields. When you have faith, you don't need to look at the parameter and see how many are kids. When you have faith, you just believe and it'll happen. Fear, you are not gonna stop me. I've come too far to give up now. You got fear and you got faith. And I've decided not to walk in fear, but to walk in faith.
Turn off things that can contribute to your fear. Turn a deaf ear to people that all they can do is talk about how negative things are because they have bought into the consciousness of the world. Start attending workshops, seminars, listening to tapes on a daily basis to begin to recondition your mind, to retrain your thinking. Faith comes by what? Hearing and hearing and hearing. Listen to things that can empower you, that can enable you to create a new reality for yourself, and a new life for yourself. Most people won't do that. Most people won't take that kind of effort and invest that kind of energy in themselves because they will fall prey to that conversation within. Oh, don't do that. You don't have time. You're too busy. You're too caught up in the rat race. Most people won't do that. They won't take time to go to lectures. They won't take time to go to seminars. They won't take time to go to classes to improve themselves. And as you continue to work on yourself, you will begin to expand your vision of yourself. You'll begin to work towards self-mastery. When you go through these steps, you might appear to be strange around most people. You ignore all those voices and you prioritize you, taking care of you, focusing on you.
You got to focus on your strengths.
You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go.
When you're hungry to win, you spend your time and your energy being a warrior, not a worrier. No, you don't spend time worrying because you want to get in a fight mode.
There's going to be a fight if you would be willing to fight your way through it. if you would be willing to fight your way through this battle, fight your way through cancer, fight your way through that academic struggle, fight your way through divorce, fight your way through it. If you are willing to fight your way through that singing career, fight your way through boxing, fight your way through football, and if you're willing to put up the fight, I'm telling you, at the end of the fight is going to come victory.
Go into action with your dream and don't avoid where the fights are. Get in the midst of the fight. Get knocked down so you can learn how to fight, so you can hold your position. See, most people don't get out in the arena of life because they don't want to fight. Most people don't get out there because they don't want to get knocked down. They don't want to be dropped to their knees. But see, you're going to be dropped whether you're on the field or whether or not you're sitting on the sidelines. You're going to be dropped. So at least get dropped for something. Don't get knocked down while you're sitting down. Most people are spectators in life. You don't want to be a spectator. You want to get out in the field where the action is, and you will be amazed. After the struggle, there will be a calm period, and things will begin to click for you. Come out here with what you got. You don't have enough money? Don't worry about it. You got the dream. You don't have enough resources? Don't worry about it. You got the idea. You get out here in the arena, someone will look at you and become inspired and say, hey, can I help you? But if you're sitting up on the bleachers, nobody's going to ask you anything. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. What does that mean? The valiant people aren't afraid? No. It means that they experience that fear and they move forward. It's going to take everything in you that your life deserves the concentrated effort to begin to look at how is it that I can express more of me? How is it that I can bring my ideas out here now and start living with a sense of urgency? Because you're here today, you're gone today. Life is unpredictable, it's uncertain. There are no guarantees out here at all. So holding back, what are you waiting on? Ask yourself, what's the benefit of your waiting? What's the benefit of your not living your dream? What's the benefit of not listening to yourself? Oh, please, listen to yourself. Look at your game plan. Look at your strategy. How is it that you have been being? So you're the director, you're the producer, you're writing the script, you're the star of your life. And as you begin to look at your life, you can decide whether or not it's a smash or whether or not it's a flop. That's in your hands. Look at your life, look at where you want to go. Don't worry about your circumstances. Don't worry about your age. You've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams. Yes to your unfolding future. Yes to your potential. Why not? Why not me? Don't spend time like most people going through life complaining. It doesn't matter what happens to you. The only thing matters, what are you going to do about it? Use that energy to get up from there and move on and get on with your life. Whatever you've done in the past, that's not a reflection of your possibilities. That's just a reflection of your consciousness. That's just a reflection of your development and your growth. The future is unfolding for you right now. The future is unlimited for you right now. No one knows where you can go. No one knows what you're capable of or what's possible for you. You don't even know that. Take the leap. See, it's out here in the universe. Take the plunge. Go into action. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be surprised how things will come together. Because the only way that you can grow, you've got to risk. The only way that you can become your best, you have got to risk. You got to challenge yourself. You've got to venture into the unknown. You got to take some chances. Got to put you on the line. So in order to have that sense of fulfillment, getting out of your comfort zone, as you get out of your comfort zone, you expand your whole life. The more you do, the more you realize you can do. You expand your capacity. You expand your potential. You expand your horizons. You expand your vision of yourself and of life. You expand your participation in life. You're involved in life more. You'll get more out of life because you're putting more into life than most people. So as we look at the future, we can decide that from this day forward, I'm going to do all I can do to develop me, to bring my talent out here, to make a contribution to life.
The thing about struggle, the thing about adversity, the thing when no one's around, it's just you and your shadow. What are you gonna do, man? When everything says quit, what keeps you going?
Your brain is the only thing you have, and your brain is talking to you in all kind of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you. You got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. When you get beat all the time, your mind wants to go to that nice spot where you're comforted, where you're not trying, where it's easy. It doesn't want to think. You have all these things in the mind, and the mind can only absorb so much. So all the pain that has to go through, it wants to push it away, so let's not do that. So every day I'm fighting where the mind wants to go. There has to be something so deep in you that drives you.
Oh, I'm wired differently. I didn't start crying. I didn't say, why me? I'm doing good to the world. I'm not hurting anybody. Why me? I'm wired differently. We turn tragedy into triumph. That's what lions do. Lions don't cry. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living. And if you are a true lion, it does not make a difference what the circumstances is.
It means put your back into it. It means put your will into it. It means put your legs into it. It means keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. It means don't stop until you reach your goal.
I want you to climb the mountain. I don't care what the mountain is. Academic probation, climb it. You done broke up with somebody, climb it. You're gonna be okay. You were diagnosed with something, climb it. You broke. Broker than you ever been. Climb it. You're not where you want to be. Climb it. Whatever your goal is, you keep going till you get there. This will not be the death of us. This test will be our testimony, and this mess will be our message.
We can make it. We gotta believe. We gotta be mentally strong. When we tired, that's when we gotta put our fundamentals together. That's when we gotta be more focused. I'm gonna get fundamentally strong. Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired. That's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out. Have some heart. Remember your why. When you see I'm tired, I'ma keep going. Keep going. I want y'all to give everything you got.
You make a commitment. It doesn't matter if the winds and the waves come. It doesn't matter if the storm comes. Just keep rowing. You can't stop until you get there. If the ship goes down, you keep rowing. If the sides come up, you keep going. If you lose one of your paddles, you keep going. Hope, hope. Don't ever lose your hope, because once you lose your hope, you lost everything. I just need you to keep moving. I need you to make up in your mind that the only way you can lose is if you quit. I just need you to keep going. I might not have been stronger. I might not have been smarter. I might not have been brighter, but I made up in my mind, I'm gonna get through this. I am not phenomenally skilled, but I'm phenomenally willed. My IQ may never change, but my will changes every year. I get stronger and stronger and more determined. Why? Because it's in my DNA. When you get to this point, it ain't talent, it ain't smarts, it ain't none of that. It's that dog.
When you think of A-list actors, Harrison Ford has been at the top of that list for 4 years. And I guarantee you, some idiot has said that every single success that Harrison Ford has had must be nice, because people only see the highlights. They don't see the 20 years that this man put into this craft. They don't see the hard times. They weren't there for the work. They didn't see him sweat. They didn't see him panic. They didn't see him have nervous breakdowns. They weren't there cheering him on when he got rejected again and again and again, but refused to quit. That's why Harrison Ford is a multimillionaire. That's why he's a Hollywood legend. So if you want to win, it's all about what you're willing to do, how long you're willing to go, how many punches you're willing to take in the face, and how many times you're willing to get back up. That can't break you. Only you can break you.
I need you to stop talking negative, and I need you to decide what area do you want to win. And I need you to wake up tomorrow ready to put work in. I need you to wake up tomorrow, and I need you to be determined that no matter what, this is my North Star. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to accomplish, and I need you to go get it.